Hello and welcome to Just Pauses. I'm often ridiculed or even chastised for thinking too much, for asking too many questions. But then I believe that everybody thinks, everyone asks. Perhaps some do a little often and others rarely. Don't these questions spring inside you on some days? Am I living well? Is this what is life? Why so many disappointments? Why me? Why do I have to suffer this much? Some say that this thing called life is way too overrated and unnecessarily made out to be a big thing, whereas it is something quite meaningless. Some say it is a beautiful gift, and for some, it is a divine experience. Meaningful or meaningless, a finite journey it surely is, a long one for some, and a short one for others. And it would really help, I feel, if on this journey we travel inwards as much as we do outwards. We all must travel inwards sometimes. What do you say? And when we do that, let us just check two things. One, are we at ease with ourselves? Only a few of us care to spare some moments to be with, to know, and to love their own selves. Either there is no time or they do not like what they see in themselves. Sad, isn't it? Actually, deep down, most of us are wonderful persons. But it takes time to understand the real me exactly. But once we do, wouldn't it be great to have our own private little world which is just ours? And to be in that world, to seek solace in that world, and to find solace in that world. And second thing, when we travel inwards, one needs to check whether we have consciously learned from our earlier experiences. No one can learn lessons from anyone else. It is just not possible. Perhaps a few superfluous ones can be learned, but not the grave ones, not the real ones. We have heard from others that this is bad or this is good, but when a sharp stroke of life attacks and we are bruised, lessons learned from others cannot be recollected. Almost all of us have had experiences of losing a loved one, or a betrayal, or some loss, or a disease in the family, or living with weaknesses in self or in our loved ones. And yet, sometimes none of the above really stir us or make us more sensitive or wiser. People who have lost a loved one continue to live insensitively, unmindful of the losses of others. People who have a special child do not stop gossiping about the mistakes or weaknesses of other kids. Those who have experienced joblessness or hunger do not mind playing games so as to make someone else lose his or her job. If our experiences do not sensitize us at all, do not teach us one bit, then what kind of a life we live? What kind of beings are we? I have known men and women in unhappy marriages who laugh at or make fun of or even enjoy the falling apart of marriages of others. How can this be after all? If I have known what it means to lose a mother, how can I not feel the pain of someone who is also going through the same? If harsh words of someone have hurt me sometime, how can I myself say hurtful words to others? What did the pain then teach me? And this makes me wonder, is it that because we do not learn one bit from an experience, that experiences of similar kinds keep recurring? And then we ask, why me? Why did you do this to me, God? Let us take a pause and think. On a lighter note, I recall having read this story of Mullanasruddin. Once, Mullanasruddin listened very attentively while a stranger told a long story in the coffee house. But the man spoke so indistinctly and muffed his punchline so badly that the story was not funny at all. And except for the mullah, no one laughed. But mullah laughed heartily. "Why did you laugh, Nasruddin?" someone asked him after the stranger had left. "I always do," replied Mullanasruddin. If you don't laugh, there is always the danger of their telling it all over again. Thank you.